Hello and welcome. I thought I'd get the Tatra Phoenix fixed, so why did I jump in it again? That I don't know. I really don't. Repair. Ooh, are we on full? I think it always does it on full repair costs on the very first time that you repair a vehicle. I don't think it knows any other setting than to do that. Yeah, I thought I'd quickly come down here and do this. This is taking shape quite quickly, but our money is really getting out. Now, the one thing I never said whether we're going to do contracts or not, I will allow it, absolutely. We have done everything that we need to do, though, I think, on our fields, but we should check. Yeah, to make sure that we've done all the rolling and things like that. And this is an old friend that I haven't had for a very long time. Absolutely, it's slow, very, very slow. It really is, but it's 160 horsepower, so it's not a slouch. No, it's not. And I do love the fact that it's articulated. It is fantastic. It can also have the Pepe 978 or the Massey front lifter. Oh, and you get out on the outside. I remember now. Yeah, and last time I tried it, it's got fairly large wheels. Yeah, I don't know. That was early on though. This was, I think, the very first modded tractor in FS22. It really was. Right. So then, I am going to meet you up. Do I send these? Actually, that's not a bad thing. We're going to test to see what the how good the traffic is on the map. You always need to do that. So let's set a worker to actually, yeah, go right to our farm. If we get onto the grass. Whoa, that was very quick. Right, okay. No, that's because you're on that one. That's why. Let's set destination. Okay, let's try actually the road itself. There's nothing in the way that way, so that should be spot on. Right, okay, it is. In that case, we're going to need to go. Yeah, let's go up there. I know I don't do this very often, but it's the only way. I can't really run all that way. I drive you all crazy. Now then, is there anything left to do? No, perfect. All we've really got to do is go through the months a bit. We've got our cedar ready to swap this over. I'm hoping, to begin with, we're going to go straight through till the month of harvest, which I believe, well, I don't know, because this is a new map. The month of harvest for oats is July on this, the same as all the others. Yeah, although it's barley and wheat. I don't know if barley and wheat have been changed on all maps, but yeah, it's definitely changed now. Right, let's sleep through till 8 o'clock. Yeah, well, I will definitely allow contracts if necessary. We did do that same on Stone Valley to augment it in those few months where you haven't got anything. Although to begin with, at this very beginning, when we could do some contracts, I'm going to rush us through to harvest. I am. Ooh, Gordon Bennett. Wow, that is some property maintenance. Right, okay. I think we are going to make a couple of phone calls to a couple of partners. Yeah, I do. On this one, I'm going to let's put some generators in to offset that very large cost. Now we've got 64,000. That's the best. Do we stick that in? It also is. Yeah, we need it to be reasonable. Now the missus wouldn't really like that at all, I would thought. And equally that. Well, and yeah, I've got to be honest, I'm not particularly happy about this either. It can't go there though. That is definitely true. Do you know the only place this is going to go is on the lawn? Really, I don't think there's anywhere apart from You were saying? That'll do. Yeah, that's that fantastic. Yeah, we'll offset that a little bit. I might get rid of it in a few months, so we might have a long-term, short-term lease with the company involved, and yeah, just for a few months, I think, because it's a bit of a monster. It's just the cheapness. I can't afford one of the 90 ones, but we do need to, that's an awful lot of money, like 4,000 every single time, so we need to do something. Remind myself. Oh, the Volvo and the AGI, yeah, smashing. We will pass on that. How are we doing on the road? How far have they got? Oh, they didn't even give me a message. Right, okay, well let's get the rest of the way ourselves, and then we're going to go through till the next month. Let's indicate as you would. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had the Tatra Phoenix. I always fancied it because this is the type of like almost like the man lorries that I'm used to, this particular shape. So, remember that little tractor is a bit slower than you, as in an awful lot slower than you. Yeah, and I'm glad that we've already discussed plans of expansion. I like my thinking, definitely do. We're going to pull out all the stops, but obviously this is the beginning of a Let's Play where things are less than, yeah, ideal, shall we say. Especially when you've only got, we have pounds on. Let's correct that, at least before the end of the session. Oh no, it was that one, I was actually right. Dollars, yes. I know, actually, to think about it, I'm really going to need 25,000. Mind you, yeah, as I said, that is a bit of a B. Ooh, I'm doing it again. Wait for it to catch up, will you? Yeah, we've already discussed expansion plans. I like my thinking, I truly do. Yeah, it can run away with the radio tower. It is one of those that I'm not 100% happy with. It's good, but we've neither got a lot of money, so it will, for a couple of months, bring in a little bit of income just to help us at the beginning of a Let's Play when it's really important. In time, I will definitely. Oh, the way you already bought the 8. I was going to say I thought I'd bought that. I do like how much equipment we've got, though. Yeah, there's quite a few tractors, and not terribly powerful, but thank you very much, young man, for your assistance. I thought I couldn't resist this. I've been thinking about this tractor quite a lot. How I had it in the early days, and what a fantastic beast it was. And then it dropped, and I thought, do you know? Let's go and see our old friends. And now, yeah, he's part of our crew, you could say. Right. So then. It is April. We are going to go through to now. What is our score as well? Our precision farming score. That is, what do we start at? 57. Yeah, pretty awful, really. Yeah. No, we didn't. Not even weeds. And I know we could spray, but I don't want to be wasting the little bit of money we've got on things like that. We're going to have to go. Cold turkey on some things, definitely, and wait for things to catch up. So then let's go through till May and now we shall see if we should, if we don't offset that cost with that beast of the radio tower, then something's drastically wrong. Oh, now that, 25,000. Yeah, that is good. It's obviously has all these type things up and down very much so. So no, that's still there. I'd love to do that because I'd love to do poplars, but every single time I do that, you've got. Do it? No, it's a long-term thing, and at the beginning you can't tie your field up for too long. Yeah, well, it's a shame. That's a nice 12 metre as well, and it does fertilising. It's 300 horsepower. We've got a challenger now. I think we should go for that. I tell you for why. While we've got the radio tower at the beginning, I think we ought to go for that now. I do. And let's do it. Right, that's dangerous. So now, let's go through till June. Oh, there would have been rain. Yeah, I just thought that on this particular episode we'd get a bit of traction and sort of go in. That's why I didn't want to do don't want to do contracts at the minute. I want to concentrate on our farm. We want to see some traction on the farm itself and some growth, even if little bits, even if it's equipment that we've bought or stuff like that. So, right, so up to 37,842. So we've now got a planter and a seeder. We've already got a harvester. That's a shame. I love that. It's a fantastic, really is a fantastic harvester. It really is. Is that the... That's the modded one that I go for, isn't it? Yeah, it is, because 70 odd thousand. But we've got a perfectly good harvester. Oh, I know what I'm thinking. You're thinking sell the John Deere, because we seem to be a John Deere stronghold, and go for the case. I suppose it is an idea. It is what a struggling farmer could do. We could do that, couldn't we? If we're going to do that, we're not going to faff around then, that is true. We're going to do this, we're going to ask the shop to come up and fetch the stuff from us, which actually means that we're going to lose a bit of money, which is a bit of a shame. But you know something? I do like my thinking. Let's give this, let's get a bit of a boost. There's nothing wrong with doing this, there really isn't. Yeah, as most farmers are, you're a bit short of cash at the beginning of your thing, and if you can cut a corner like that, then why not? And I think I'd go for a bigger header. Right, so then, in the sales, we're going to buy you, and we're going to go for extension, which is 12,000. Yeah, that is as good as it gets. Now, I've never had it struggle with the standard engine, actually. Now, we want the extended pipe, though. Yeah, that is very useful, and we will buy that for the grand total of 35,154. Now then, we have one more month. You could have the luckiest drop ever, and you might get a header. You might. So you can never say never. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm not expecting such things. Are, yeah, not that it doesn't ever happen. Right, 8 o'clock still. Yes. You never know, that's all I'm going to say. I have had such things happen before. Now that's cropped up again. Now I think we ought to do that. I would love to do some sugarcane again. And that is the best harvester, but this time I'm going to pick my field a little bit better. In fact, in some ways I wish I'd not got rid of the grass field, because that would have been an ideal candidate. We will indeed say yes please. Trying to think, can we afford to let that go? 147, we would seriously, but we do need a header though. That's the one thing we do definitely need, as we can all see. And we need a standard header, and these are expensive, so this is the real deciding thing. Now I've been up to the 12 metre with this, and it is good, but yeah, it does 70,500 is indeed the one that we're going to go for. Now is there, no, the Draper you're thinking of, aren't you? I'm not sure it can cope with that. We could lease it and see. I don't think I've ever tested this theory. We might need to enhance its engine. Let's lease it for now. And then we're going to buy it if it works. Right, I'm going to stop the cameras. I am going to go grab that. Or do I... Do we... Well, we've got some stuff to get down there, haven't we? So I'm going to catch the bus. I'm going to meet you down at the shop. Right, we are now down at the shop. I think it's time to repair this. Now, yeah, actually, I was just thinking about this. How poetic if we bought that, because we would have a tractor down here and we would be able to take that, the 12 metre. I thought it's quite appropriate and, yeah, almost unheard of to get your team ready this early. But then if you do sell things like we have just done, I did sing as well, I heard it. Yeah, if you do make some of the sacrifices we have made as a farm to actually go for other pieces of equipment instead of that you started with, to go second hand, just look at the insides of that. It's a bit damaged. Yeah, so we've taken a hit to do what we've done. It's not all, but yeah. Oh, actually we would need two. Do we? I think we're going to grab the Tatra. We should have left it down here. And have we got? We have got the. But I think we're going to do the same here as we did with Silver, and we're going to buy a second one of those. Yeah, I suppose we could, actually, thinking about this. Low loaders is what we want. Yeah, one is going to be for the seed and stuff like that, and this one is going to be for. Because they are very reasonable. This one wants to be the long one, though, I think. Is what I'm thinking. Yeah, no, it is, still wants to be that. Gooseneck, yes. Extensions is what we're after. We're going big. And this one we're going to colour differently. No, the Tatra is mainly black. So do you know something? Yeah, we've got the other one as a bumper pull, which is yellow. Right, I am going to be back shortly when I have bought. Oh, actually, yeah, the one thing we are going to do on camera though is going to go for that. We're going to keep it on 325 to begin with, and we will put some beacons on though. And we don't have front loader attach. Oh wow, now that is unusual for a tractor that powerful to have a front loader attacher. So we now have two large tractors. I shall see you in a few minutes when I've gathered the team down here, and we're going to grab those bits of equipment that are damaged and we're going to repair them. So I'm going to see you in a few minutes. I've gathered the team together. You need to do the extensions though, which I would have preferred to do off camera, but it's not the end of the world. Let's get this little lot repaired. And I am quite pleased with this. Yeah, I didn't expect there to be such movement so quickly. Now, there's some really good sales that we really have, really helped us out enormously. Now, so two tractors, so we've got the capability now of going big quite quickly, which is quite nice. Right, let's try not to. In fact, yeah, that is true. We could get this ready over here. Now we need the Challenger to repair the Tempo. I don't think I've ever had the Tempo on. I may have had it on contracts. I'm quite sure I really haven't had it in the game. As in, like, that we've owned. Yeah, so it's a 12 metre planter. That is fantastic. And we can also. Yeah, we can also fertilise at the same time. I like those type of. Yeah, they're quite rare, really. Well, I mean, I suppose you say that, and then you can also get one of the cheapest seeders in the game that actually has that capability of having that in as well. The little case and the John Deere. So yeah, it's swings and roundabouts, really, isn't it? Yeah, I was thinking. Do we stick the harvester on there? What, really? I don't think that's going to work, even with extensions, but we'll have a go. It is 50 foot long, not metres. I'm not sure about the header. I don't think it's long enough, if I'm honest, even at 50 foot. I think that's going to have to trail behind. We could stick one of the other tractors on, though. Now, that would work. So I think we'll do that. Let's have the extensions out on this though already. No, that's the wrong one. That's it. It's just literally. I knew it was. Yeah. Right. fantastic. So I think, yeah, let's grab the tempo on, and it is the biggest after all. Ooh, I didn't have the... This is true, I haven't had this. We need to modify this. I'd forgotten. I thought I'd... yeah. I haven't put any ramps. Oh, can we sneak past that without dragging the tractor? Yeah, the answer to that question is we can. Just. Yeah, let's have this modified, because we do need things. Yeah, if we're going to use this as almost as a proper low loader, then it needs to have some ramps, I would say. Which is it in extensions? Yeah, no, so it's the length. I think it's the flat deck. We want, yeah, the ramps, just the standard ramps will do me nicely. Yes, please. And in fact, actually, let's leave this here. Oh, fantastic. Let's go grab the tempo, stick that on. Do I show you me going up the road? We could do, because that way you know I didn't reset everything. Oh, now that was like a wisp of a hair. It was. Yeah, so this is a nice place to be. A 12-meter planter already. Yeah, no. We're going to need. Now that is like on the dot. Yeah, there's just. That is amazing. The dovetail may have been the better option actually this time for a bit of extra length. Oh, that's going to do some scrunching, isn't it? Oh, apologies. Right, can't cope with that. I would have thought so. As I say, I've never had the Tatra Phoenix, so I don't know how it pulls or anything like that. But it seems not to be bothering very much at all to that massive weight on its back. So I think it's okay. Right, we're going to pull just on the other side of the shop front, which we have permission. Yeah, we do have friends looking out for us in this. In the store, actually. Yeah, they are the ones who keep us abreast of all of these special sale items that our farm has done so well out of straight away. Right, so let's stick you on follow. Are those? No, that should be fine. Brilliant. We'll lead with this. Yeah, I'm driving this because I don't. Yeah, the workers are terrible with this. They really are. Yeah, we are wasting time. We really need to be up there harvesting. I really hope I am going to get the shop to deliver though this 13.7. We may have to adapt. Yeah, have a bigger engine, have it chipped. We could say, but yeah, let's try and play as realistically as possible. Yeah, because the fact of somebody, yeah, enhancing their thing on the run like we're trying to do is, yeah, highly questionable. Brilliant. Now then, let's get going then. It's quite a long road, so do I time-lapse this? No, we've not really had a slow saunter up here. We can keep our eye open on the all of the surrounding beauty. Yeah. Oh, seriously? Right, okay. Yeah, I've got to be honest, I can't really say anything. That car was pulling through quite a bit, so seriously. That's ridiculous. There should have been no blockages there. Now, can the one behind actually still follow? Let's see, shall we? Oh. Maybe. Well, we should lose these stragglers behind us if we actually go on to the... Oh, without running that. Yeah, if we go onto the edge of here, we should literally lose all of those. Although that header might actually cause some grief. Brilliant. Now then. Oh, wow, that's a lorry with actual bales on it. I like that. That's new. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Now then, let's hope we escape before any more traffic blocks our followers. Some very interesting and very realistic things that I've seen on the map. Yeah, very, very realistic. You know, all the clutter that tends to come with a farm, that drives me crazy. It does. Yeah, it's weird because I'm not really I'm not the sort of person that is a tidy freak, and I don't mean that in a nasty way. Just as the saying goes, yeah, I'm really messy. I am. I don't like dirt, but I am a bit messy. I can cope with mess, but I really don't like. Never. Yeah, Ravenport used to drive me crazy. The original farmyard. The lengths I went to over the game on FS19, because I did like Ravenport. It was a fantastic map, and I actually levelled and I created. I must have spent $1 million. This just so you know the lengths I went to because I hated that clutter. I literally all of that buried. I buried it, which meant I had to take about an 8-foot, 8-foot high. Trying to think, how would you put that? Yeah, well, I brought the ground level up basically by about 8 foot. That's the easiest way. Now, is this the right one? It is. Wow. Yeah, but I put it up at 8 foot because I was that determined that I wanted that. I did like the amount of land you got, but it was so much of it was wasted because of the fact that all that. I thought I just switched you off. Yeah, so much of it was wasted due to all the clutter in the farmyard. And and it's weird because I come from a farming background. My grandparents had, a number of farms actually. My uncle my uncle was not the best businessman, bless him. Yeah, he has passed away, so I'm not going to call him back. We could actually start here. We could, thinking about it. We could set this going. Well, you say that. You think you can set this going. It might actually grind to a halt. Whoa, now that. Yeah, now then we need to unstrap and do that. And let's rescue that other thing that is blocking the road. Thank you very much, young man, for your assistance. Our neighbour is very understanding about us doing things like this, and they equally can do the same to us. Yeah, I don't mind at all. This is a nice farmyard. It really is. Right, let's let that go. Oh, we already have. Now then, straw swath, we need to enable that. I do not want... Yeah, I mean, presuming we can actually make this beast work. Let's have a look. Straw swath... No, it's already on. Now then, let's see. Can I... Now, fold header. And if we're on there, unfold harvester. Let's try and get this right. Because this harvest, I always do it so that you... first time. Well done, you. Right, smash it. Let's set this course going. So this is field 2. Have we got? We have not even got any folders yet. So then we want to... Now this is going to be a very short-lived course actually, because it's not going to survive for very long because we're going to completely change this. Now that looks like it's on. 30.5 number of headlands now. Yeah, you say this. Let's see if this is going to... I think only 2. I don't think it can cope with any more than 2. No, I am right. It's going to do weird things. I don't think this is going to... I may well have to take over on this because I think this is going to be a bit disastrous. 13.5. That is, of course, even if we can get going, which I should really have tried. Did I lower? Yeah, I am lowered. It just doesn't look like it. Well, I would say that that's quite capable of managing that header. Right, so if we buy that, it's going to pretty much wipe us out. But, you know, we really... Let's go to nearest and... Yes. Wow, I'm out of practice with this, actually. Oh, I know what I've not done. Let's stop them because we need to switch. Oh, wow. That's because we stopped in the pile of straw, that's all. Now we need to be on self-unload, stop while unloading activated, and to combine self-unload. And this is reasonably good, only what we have done here is going to cause problems because it's the size of the header is not really the size this was meant for, and the workers never seem to be able to work out that particular... Wow, detail, attention to detail, beautiful, really is. Right, we need to get... Yeah, we need to get a trailer, don't we, together, really. Let's go back on the road quickly. Yeah, so we've got a European truck. I don't know, is the Tatra European? It sounds American. It's the shape that I'm used to. This is my kind of lorry. This is what you see in England all the time. Ones with noses, like in America, like the Warrior and the... You don't see. Period. Even though I've had a few on... Oh, hang on, is that not indicated? I must have... I'm a terror for, like, holding my finger on it. And then it cancels. Right, did we? Aye, we did. We bought the TARDIS, I was going to say. Do we have a silo? Or we might need to lease that to buy a silo. No, and where are we going to put a silo as well? That's the other thing that I'm going to say. Oh, I was dragging that with that down. That was bad. I apologise for that bit of a train wreck. No, it could have been worse. Yeah, it was. We are definitely, though, already out of space for our equipment already. Yeah, where actually, yeah, that is a point. Let's not worry about that at the minute. Let's go and get the trailer, which is what we really need straight away. And I think we're going to use you, little Deutz. Well, not so little, really. Yeah, you're a beast, if I remember rightly. Yeah, 9.7 tonne is not a snippet, weight-wise. I love articulated tractors. We are not going to be able to get out with that, though. That is definitely true. We need to move the Challenger. Then the wife would not be happy with you going any further than that, is all I'm going to say. So we need to be speaking to some builders for this very minute. But yeah, do we play realistically with those bin type ones? Oh, my bad. It's a bit tight, I agree. I'm going to nudge those fertiliser bags, I think. Oh. Well, it was our fault. We said nearest. We must have missed the first turning bit. Is this going to work? No, we're not going to get there in time. It's going to be marooned. I think. Have you got to the edge of the field anywhere? No, you haven't, have you? this is a mess. Welcome to this Let's Play. Welcome to where things have gone wrong straight away because of my oversight. Now then, this means we have got drastic times called for drastic measures. It's an old saying built specially for me, for right now. Definitely. We can fix this. Now then, yeah, we need to grab the Tatra and pull forward a little bit because it's a tad in the way, really. Yeah, let's stick that there. And let's grab that and give this a bit of room. We're going to need to reverse, which is to talk about make things difficult. Good job it's articulated. Now then, remember the tree begons there. You talk about leave yourselves in a mess. Yeah, that's... Yeah, we need to go in between that first. Now then, yeah, that's it. We need to go around it like that. Now that is not something you could do with a normal tractor. So I'm just showing this off a little bit in its skill sets, its unique skill sets. Let's go and get that, yeah, and then we'll talk to the builders. Now, I think the only place we've got to build things is that bit of grass over there. And if I have to lose a bit of the grass field, a little bit, I'm not talking a lot, then I will do. Yeah, it is what it is. A silo. What I would love to have done is I've got the Hessian. Is it the Hessian or the Bavarian? Yeah, they're both by Bernie, CS Bernie MW. Yeah, I don't know. It's the same Bernie, but he's changed his initials for some reason. So, yeah, I would have loved to have stuck that in. Oh wow! Why are we getting so much straw? Because it's a 13.7 metre header, I would say is the answer to this question. It's almost like having a giant windrow, isn't it, really? So I would say that was the reason why, really. Yeah, I think I am right, though, yeah, so we'll probably be... it is a fairly big strip, but bear in mind that really half of it is next doors, and the game may allow me to put things down, but so really... Field 7, I think what we ought to be doing is exactly what I said. I think we're going to talk at the end, as soon as we've got our crop out, and it's not field flipping, it's not, that's, yeah, we're stuck with the, but I think we're going to buy Field 7. No, it isn't field flipping, it is just to suit ourselves, location, location, location. Wow. Yeah. And then we can legitimately put things on that land, whereas really at the minute we've been a little bit naughty with the radio tower because I didn't think about it is all. Yeah, I wasn't really trying to be whoa, be careful. This, we're going to need to manoeuvre the harvester to get this working, I think. Oh no, we might be able to do it. Oh, we might. This is a cracking tractor. Oh, that's what we want. It is. Now, so I think this is 12 tons this can cope with. So we are going to literally grab inside that for a minute, and we're going to cut across and send it to where the first headland would be. Yeah, there's nothing I don't like about this apart from the fact that the workers don't seem to be able to cope with a header above 10 meters with it. They always bump into the trailers, which is almost like it wasn't programmed into the actual harvester, but as you've seen, that's without me enhancing the engine. It really is capable of using the 30.7. Did it? No, I don't think I've ever tried the Durus, and I don't think I would, but it just goes to show how fantastic this is. A starter harvester, or starter harvester prices. It is like literally yeah, 70,000. Is this the 2 or the 4-wheel drive? I'm not sure. Now if we do that, oh well, we'll clean it up. Yeah, it's trying. What I'm going to say. I am on about the cleanup I need to do because obviously we're wrecking the course now. So Courseplay, if we get the straw baler, yeah, we've got lots of things to buy, and unfortunately not very much money. But there are some very reasonable silos that you can actually buy, so I'm not really going to worry about that. Let's stick this Courseplay showing the start mark. I can see it. Wow, I'm surprised actually. I was sweating a bit inwardly at whether or not it would cope with the 13.7. My gut said yes, but my head said, "Oh, I'm not sure. I think you might have bitten off more than you can chew this time." But yeah, my instinct was correct. So yeah, go with your gut. Although you're not always right, that is definitely true. Right, now we can go nearest here, because this will work. Oh, right, okay, my bad. It's not really there, but yeah, it's a good job it's not really there. Right, nearest. Fantastic. Right, let's get that off, or we're going to get clocked before long. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this. We've got problems already, though, that need sorting. But then that is the nature of the beast. It really is. Yeah, we've already been thrown a few curveballs, and we've rolled with every one so far. So then, yeah, this is true. We need to harvest that. So what are we going to do about the silo? Are we waiting to buy field 7 to grab? No, because we need to put it somewhere. So we need to have a silo on our land to begin with. Or can we do that? Yeah, it's got a fantastic turning circle. Now that is a point. We're going to need to. I think we're going to need to lease. Oh no, those. No, thinking about it, the balers that I'm thinking about, they are only, is it 12,000? John Deere ones. They are amazing. I'm sure they are. Right, in silos, let's have a look. Is there anywhere we can buy? Well, remember, half of that is ours. We could put aside. The grass side is going to be up to the end of the barn, so we need to. Now, I know. I'm going to think about what silo I was going to put down, but I think it's got to be cheap. Really, really reasonable. Do we go for the American barn mod? I don't think I've ever had this. What is it? Oh, 5 million. It's multi-fruit. That's all I want to see. Now then, let's place that. Highly appropriate on American map. Oh, that's a bit skewish, but it is what it is. So that's one problem fixed. We've called the builders in, who've immediately brought. Yeah, I know that's a little bit unbelievable. Have we had that's the tree that I said needed chopping down. So you see, I was right. Yeah, it is. We are going to fix this issue. Yeah, we are going to eradicate. Oh, I think we seem to be snarled. It's not moving. Yeah, we'll go around it, and then we are going to go get the Challenger or the. Yeah, we need to grab the. It is an Axion. Yeah, Ryan's the small one. Axion's the big. Right, let's go nearest again. And we're going to go grab that, and we're going to tree big on that, which I said was going to cause problems. Sometimes, though, you don't like to. But in fact, no, the Axiom we can grab later. Let's grab the Deutz. I'm sure 160 horsepower is enough to well, actually, now can we stick that straight in the silo? I think. I thought you was going to hit that line then, if I'm honest. I really did not. Now this I love about this particular trailer is its unload rate is absolutely stupendous, because of course it's made to cope with capacities far beyond what is normal, hence the fact it's called the TARDIS. Right, actually, yeah, no, we will leave you there. so that gets used to the fact that it's there. Although I think it scans the field at the beginning, so I'm not sure. Yeah, it will actually take any notice of that at all. Let's grab the Challenger. We know you've definitely got the power to do this. And you're closest to the Trebigon as well. 2 birds, 1 stone. Oh wow, 79% full already. Yeah, it may not work, even if it would have worked. The fact that it knows that's there, because it would. I think it. Oh no, actually, it does scan when it's ready to empty. Whoa, it really does. So we might get away with that. Right, let's. I don't think there was anything else. Nothing stuck out apart from this one particular bush. Well, mini tree. There we go. Sorted. Problem gone. We may have to clear that island where the radio tower is as well, because I think we're going to need to use space that's this one also, likewise, I think. But I don't like killing trees, so we're going to leave it for the time being. Right, let's go and get the axiom from next door. Bring that across. Yeah, and we're also going to try and make maximum use of that particular... Where is the harvester? Oh wow, no, the tree it is legitimate. I thought it had gone on the road. Yeah, I was forgetting this, the field shape, which is why I was thinking of splitting this, was because this side here is quite a big field. And if we sort of harvest field 5 and then sell it, well, no, it's not naughty. We're not field flipping. We own the field, and legitimately our farm planted the field, so we're getting the crop and we're selling that. People want the land. They're not really particularly... I mean, if I went around literally flipping fields, that's another matter. It really is. Now then, yeah, I think we're going to need some sheds here or something, so I don't think there's any room in the inn for this. But yeah, I do think sugarcane is a good... Now, can you... Oh, now, will you cope? That's my first question, because you don't normally. Occasionally they do. Yeah, no, you're not. No, look, that header. Yeah, it's weird. It's just like they're programmed. This particular harvester is programmed. You can see that the header is just... Sorry, the pipe is just about capable of doing this. Ah, no, we're actually not quite over. I can see, it's weird. There, fantastic. Well, yeah, we've got a lot of it already. That's 24 tons. Going to be a lot smaller though when we've grassed this end, but I think it's going to suit the farm if we do that. Especially if we're swapping fields straight away. Subject to it being ready, of course, you know, as in like the farmer being willing. Although field 5 is a nice field, although actually not as nice as 7. But we will pass the data on to the farmer and everything, so I think we're going to just tidy this area up here. Yeah, that's the only thing with this, whether anything after the 8.5 metre header, it's never very good at unloading. Very rarely does it succeed. It does sometimes, but it is rare. Yeah, so we will be grabbing the straw off this probably next session. And of course I've totally mucked this up. We haven't got a wind jar, have we? Well, I think we're going to be manually doing this. We might set Causeway on to Bale initially, and then I'll do the tidy up that I've totally wrecked this. In fact, yeah, let's just tidy this right hand side bit and let it fix that itself. Then there's only this little corner that we've really mucked up, really. Oh, yeah, we haven't bought the header, have we? I don't know that we can afford it. We might lease it and buy one next year. Yeah, we've got a lot of things. We've got a box clever. Right, that'll carry on where it were left off. Right, do we take the long run down to get the baler? Do we need anything else? No, we're not going to windrow because that 13.7 metre does windrows. Obviously for straw, that's perfect. Let's just race off and grab the... No, do we? Yeah, we do. We're going to get the store to deliver, actually. Yeah, Avon Valley, I'm not having store deliveries, but here, sometimes you've just got to do it. Yeah, you can't always. Right, so we want the baler. We are going to buy that. B for baler. I think you want higher up. Still. Yeah, baler, and we're going to go for this super duper John Deere. So we seem to be, yeah, hedging towards John Deere again. I don't think there's anything more reasonable than that super duper John Deere at 12,000. I never know the difference between these. 100 and 690. We are going to buy you, yes. And we are going to reset you straight away. Absolutely. And I think we're going to... Where? Oh, it's there. It landed at the closest bit. Right, let's grab you. You will do nicely. I was going to do the Deutz, but... ooh. No, yeah, that is a bit messy. Not sure I'm going to get that. Oh, I have. That was kind to me. Let's just stick that there for now. We'll have to sort this mess out, though. It really is messy, and it is tight. But then again, farmyards tend to be like that. I think we're going to need to nudge that out. I don't know. I think we could do it. I reckon yeah, I don't think there was any need for that. And then we need to unfold it. Yeah, now then how we... Front loader, of course. That's how we're going to do it. And this is going to be our bale one as well, the one with the extensions. Now then, can we get past that? We need to be loading 13.5 metre course, load, activate, and it does say, you know, yeah, it does say friendly, gamepad friendly, and it is. I'm gonna have to, yeah, it was only that made me realise when oh dear, there's gonna be an accident there. There really shouldn't have been. There was no need for you to do that. Let's try that again then. First, fantastic. Yeah, that should do that a little bit over there. So then all we've got to clean up is that bit. Yeah, we'll worry about the baling, the bales next session. How are we doing? And you 12 tons. Let's get that in now. Not that we really are in a necessity to do it, but we're here, so why not? How's the baler doing? Fantastic. Let's make sure the baler can get past us okay. Yeah, I'm really chuffed with the equipment that we've got, if I'm honest. I know it's not finished yet. There's an awful lot we will in time need a windrower, even if we can get away with the crafty thing of following in the 13.7 meter header. Yeah, we will do that. I think we're going to have to hang on to... No, I'm not. I'm going to... Yeah, we shall see about a windrower. I'm not going to go for the super duper cheap one that I always go for, because it's getting to be a bit of a habit all of the time now. Oh, actually, you might be lucky. That's actually going straight up, that. Yeah, it'd be just this mess here that's wrong. How is that coping with the windrows? I'm not sure about the pickup on this. If I remember rightly, it's not... Oh, it's actually managing quite well. I like it when a plan comes together. Yeah, so we've got a lot of... yeah, I'm not sure. How are you going to cope, John Deere, with that? That's his point. Can you cope? Ah, the weight's behind there, isn't it? Right, okay, let's drop that for a minute. Let's grab that out. We need that other weight for realism, even if the game will allow me to get away with it. Ooh. Yeah, this is... I should have bought the case. I should have stuck with my original gut instincts, because that would have actually done. The weight-wise really would have done for what we wanted to do with the front loader. This is... Yeah, I have really set myself a bit of a task going forwards. But I'm just thinking, we have a class. Oh, can we sneak past that? I'm not so sure. We might need to shift that out as well. We shall see. Yeah, the big class, that says it's got a front loader option, so we may have to sell the... we've got collisions where there shouldn't... Oh, it's not that. It isn't that at all. Now then, there may be a way we can do this. Yeah, we might craftily have to go in nose first, and we could grab, yeah, them out. We're going to have to remember that as well. It is a slight storage thing, isn't it, really? Oh, it's not got a very good turning circle, this. In fact, it's pretty awful. Wow, it really is. If we stick that... Oh, I thought I might touch that. Yeah, we're going to grab the AC2 as well. That's made a right mess of that. Oh, same problem. Needs to be from forwards, not... Yeah, the cab. Yeah, we are really running low on space. Let's just pull this onto the field for now. It's not going to hurt. But let's go on here, I think. Otherwise I might get walloped. Right, that should be, yeah, doing that soon. Yeah, I think we're going to make use of the porches, actually, on this. This shed is an ideal candidate for that type of thing. Not on the yard section, I mean on the side where the wood is. I might hide that. I might sell the wood. Wink, wink. Imagine we're going to build the porches, so we're going to be using the wood. What am I on about? Right, let's grab that. Now, most pallet forks will actually, because they're still quite thin, will actually... now, whether you do that in real life is another matter, but yeah, we might actually get a proper... Maybe the sapphire. I do love that. It's a cracking bale fork. That sounded wrong when I said it then, but yeah, it is right. But for now, let's go and test this. Now, that's a point actually. This has got that, it's got straps. So can we sort of like do that and grab them sideways? And the answer to that question is we can indeed. Well, that is going to be very useful. It really is. Very useful. Right, let's shift a few of these out of the way because I think the harvesters... Is the harvester blocked yet? I'm not seeing any messages. No, it's not, but I would imagine at some point soon he is, or she. Padme, actually. Let's see if we can... Whoa! Now that... Why did that let go? Yeah, I know, you don't... yeah. I appear to be inside the header. Let's see, can we... I'd not got it strapped. It didn't go round the bale. That was what it was. It wasn't that it didn't work. Yeah, it's not super, is it? Right, okay then. Let's start that again. Oh. No, we will. Let's go grab the... yeah, we're going to assist this time, I think. Is the baler still baling? Yes, it is. Yes, I think the aim of this is just to get this field done today, the harvest. Get that emptied off this field, and yeah, because we've started to bale, which I wasn't really planning on doing that, but somebody really did insist that they were going to do that straight away. We need a bale pusher as well. Right, we're coming, Luke. We are. You're supposed to wait, remember? Fantastic. Yeah, we're nearly done. Yeah, another 2 or 3. Well, it's a bigger field than I think. I'm quite chuffed about this. So we are going to quickly... We might not get field 7, as in the harvest from, and I'm not expecting that. I'm not trying to field flip in the truest sense. All I am literally trying to do is get the fields, and also we know that the field 7 was a good field as well, but it's also more about, as I keep saying, about location. We may buy that field again back in the future though, because it is in a good location. Whoa, that's a bit close. Smash it. then. Are you blocked by a... No, you were just, I think, waiting, weren't you, for... We'll push that out of the way. Yeah, it was just waiting for the harvester. This area seems to like its oats a lot. Now, have we got any bit... Yeah, there's a little triangle to do here. Perfect timing. Although, do you know, I think I'm going to wait a minute. Yeah, so we've got that's. I did say that this. I mean, that's fantastic. That's a fantastic palette fork. That is going to really assist us. I mean, in realism as well. I mean, I know the straps are a little bit, but I mean, it's, yeah, you could. I do think that is amazing. It really is. The fact that it can be... I did think this when I saw it on Avon Valley. I thought that is going to be my new best friend, because it's the sort of realism element as well. Yeah, I'm sure we'll develop the best way to use it. Do we go... I think sideways is fine. I think we'll manage with that. It's just height is the only thing I'm thinking, if we have to do that. Yeah, I'm not sure how high we're going to go. If we go like that and we have to go, that's only going to be too high, I would say, at the very most. Yeah, I suppose you could sort of drop it like that, but yeah, well, I'm sure we'll devise some methods. It's usually the case. Right, let's get ready for the turnaround. Oh, let's go and knock that bale out of the way, because again, I think that's slightly in the way. I'm still not sure that that's pushed out enough. Yes, it is. Yeah, and that's why you don't set your baler going this early on, because it does, yeah, and it's causing objects. I know that normally. I don't know why yeah, it's eagerness. You sometimes, yeah, you just want to get cracking, and it causes problems. It could have been a lot worse. It really could. Yeah, we'll leave this here, and we're going to take over for the last little bit, because that's going to want to turn around. Ooh, see that bale again. I don't know if it's got that bit of the triangle we saw at the bottom field, so the bottom half of this field, we'll go and get that as well. This done without smashing the doits. And we could do that trick that I often apply, which is just to let the header down for a minute whilst we I think the Deutz is coming down here, so I think what we'll do is we'll be clever and we will go around the other side while it does this row to the left, and then there's just clean up with the straw next time. Of course, the other thing is we're going to need something like my best friend the Omatana to process this straw into silage. Now, why is that? That seems over enough to me. It's not done a bad job. There's only a few little tiny wisps of corners, that's all. Quite amazed. Is that the last bit that's got to do, that row there? Let's stop it before he attacks the tractor. Thank you very much, young lady. Oh. I jumped in the wrong tractor. Fantastic. We will tidy up in a little while. Let's just see if we can get that last little bit on the other end of the field, and I think we're going to call it quits on our... Well, no, we did some work, yeah, on our second session, really, but it's our real first sort of serious session because we've actually done our harvest and a lot of equipment shake-ups. Yeah. We sold our new harvester and we have got a second-hand one, and that has enabled us to buy quite a lot of equipment, which is true to life. You could do exactly that. It is true. It's not a, it's a choice, isn't it? I mean, we have got some nasty scrapes, but it does a perfectly good job, and it has enabled us to buy quite a bit of equipment. Right, yeah, it didn't. Right, let's grab this then. Yeah, I do think we're going to have to, unfortunately, run without a header. Oh, mind you, yeah, we're going to need it for a bit longer. Yeah, don't give it away just yet. We've got like another field at least to do. If we're fortunate and the other the other farmer hasn't done field 7, then of course we will get field 7. But I'm not like expecting that to happen at all. Making a bit of a funny noise. Smashing, absolutely amazing. Right, that's our first field done. I think it's actually my PC that's making the noise, not the tractor. Right, well that is where we're going to leave it. Yeah, we have got, oh, how many bales have we got? Have I got the bale counter active? I believe I have. There will be a bit of cleanup as well, obviously, but let's have a look. How many bales did we do? 31, 32 in fact, yeah, that, and yeah, we're very close to finishing another one, so yeah, we will, no, don't crack on now, we'll do this next time, we will, yeah, it's true. So then, all that remains to be, yeah, that's is new. I haven't seen that lorry before, so that's new to the map, so that's amazing. Yeah, so all that remains to be said is, yeah, our first proper harvest. Next session we're going to harvest our second field, and I think we're going to leave the baler till afterwards, and then we're going to send the header back, or do we? There's a lot of work to do, and I think that farmer is going to harvest that field before we do that. And I'm not counting on it. It's just, yeah, as your brain goes, oh, but if we do that quickly, we'll get that. Yeah, but I'm not sure we're going to be quick enough to do that. And I'm not, you know, we've had some good Not look. I mean, we've made some sacrifices to get the additional equipment, but yeah, we've got our silo up. So yeah, I think we're making progress. A lot quicker than I actually thought. So yeah, the map has worked with us. But all that remains to be said for now is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. I think this is shaping up to be quite a nice, fantastic journey, hopefully. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.